Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's new location, new city, new information, new newspaper and obviously old me. So as we all know, there is nothing much about Saturday's newspaper because सैटरडे को इतना कुछ होता नहीं है न्यूज़पेपर में, जनरली नहीं होता है. इट्स नॉट लाइक एवरी हफ्ते ही नहीं होगा, कभी कभी होता है कभी कभी नहीं होता है, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम सैटरडे को कम न्यूज़ रहती है. But it follows with heavy Sunday news. Tomorrow be ready to have heavy newspaper with at least 26 or 28 pages. Have like they will have Sunday's newspapers are special. Don't avoid Sunday's newspaper. Many students, many aspirants ignore or avoid Sunday newspaper because they think Sunday is for holiday or something like that. But it's not the case. संडे को स्पेशल आर्टिकल आते हैं, स्पेशल थीम्स आती है जो सिर्फ इस हफ्ते के लिए नहीं, पिछले हफ्ते का कुछ उसके पिछले हफ्ते का भी कुछ रिलेवेंट होता है, तो वो अब स्पेशल केस में वो इंक्लूड कर देते हैं. इट्स मे बी काइंड ऑफ मैगजीन, काइंड ऑफ थीम बेस्ड आर्टिकल्स, काइंड ऑफ एडिटोरियल्स. मे बी दे have some other opinions as well. So it's not about this week or past week, it can be about last month also. So please don't ignore Sunday's newspaper, though it's heavy, it's very useful. In today's newspaper, as we know, there was nothing major, like news item was not there, but editorials were most important. First, nothing but Wounding Spirit of Constitution of India. It was on page number 8. As we all know the topic, those who don't know the topic of editorial, please go and search Google or something, or any source which is handy to you, but just search the topic. Don't go and have that Wikipedia information about the topic, because editorial will obviously going to provide you all the themes or the consequences of what has happened already. So it was nothing but, I will explain in crisp thing, like it was nothing but judge passes some controversy, and he said something controversial about some religion and all that. But the editorial was all about constitution, its values, its core values, humanity. Because see, whenever we see our constitution starts with we the people of India, it does not concentrate on a particular religion, it does not favor any particular religion, or at the same time it does not dissonance with any other particular religion. It's all equal. We are secular nation. So whenever we say anything about the Constitution of India, it starts with we the people of India. It's not about we. We never mention from where we are. We never mention the state from we belong, or we never mention the religion or caste which we followed. It's always we the people of India. So the judge himself has made controversy by saying something opposite of the constitution and its core values. So article was about it. So this was not just a case of one rotten apple. There are many such cases, and the parliament members of parliament of opposition has already started procedure of impeachment against that particular judge. But see, again, if it's about political power, it will not help. Impeachment is a very powerful tool, but it is only powerful when core values are involved in it, and no other political background or some major power issue has involved in it. It only works when two people, even though it's from opposition or it's from ruling party, it doesn't matter. If it's only happened effectful when two parties or two government, without making any nuance between themselves, they really and partially clearly follows impeachment process. So even though impeachment has powerful tool, it only works when it comes with clear procedure. So that was the thing. Then it see, whenever the constitution or something about it comes in danger, or someone says very critical, not someone, it's not a common people, it's judge of a very repetitive Allahabad High Court judge involved in this. So this kind of behavior is something very alerting. Judges who are the like they are the pioneers, they are the something they are the entities actually who is the bond between local people and the constitution, and they themselves are doing something like that, it's a very serious and alerting issue for India. We never say India or Bharat, it is India that is Bharat. So इसका भी कंट्रोवर्सी जो हिस्ट्री में हुआ है, why India that is Bharat, do tell me in the comment section in which under which article India that is Bharat has commemorated by our historical pioneers of the constitution, because this is very important and this is very critical issue. So please go and check that. Then see, we the as India, see, the theme of editorial is nothing but we as India of people, we have heterogeneous variety, we are like, we have very different kind of living of standard of living, we have very cultural diversity, but at the end of the day we are Indians. So it particularly not matters from the commoners, but it also affects every Indian. There is nothing like higher and lower normal or commoner people, it is all about people of India. So that was very important editorial of today. Then as we know, Trump will, in January 2025, Trump will, yeah, take oath of as president, as 47th president of US. So the article was Trump and its Southeast Asia outlook. It was on the page number 8. And factors of like we already know, US and India has already shared very nice bonding. In 2009, US has already termed India as their net security provider. There are too many treaties, there are Indo-Pacific treaty, through which US want to supplement India's regional leadership to counter China and maintain value-based order. So main thing that is connecting to US or Southeast Asia countries to the US is countering China's policies, to pressure them to have back of each other, to face or to back against China. So that was the article was all about. Then see, when it comes to any relationship, though it's international, national, or domestic or personal relationships, there is nothing like equal things, there is always divergence, there is always dissonance. No two people, no two countries have always on equal side. So US and India has that gray shade of themselves also, like they don't agree on some points where it can be a plus point to China. Like we as India provides full support to Sheikh Hasina government. Then in Myanmar's Jutna, we have supported them also. At the same time, US has criticized them. So that was the factor under which Bangladesh and Myanmar has uh, nudged themselves to China. So what are its consequences? The consequences are nothing but India is going to face a heavy rush and heavy stretching of rope between US and Bangladesh, followed by Myanmar, against China. So that was the hurdle to face China, that even though we are supporting Bangladesh and Myanmar, they are seeking support from China, because of which factor that US is not supporting them in their government. So another example of US and India conflict was Adani corruption case, which happened in last 8 months. So that impacted to Sri Lanka, and we lost two projects in Sri Lanka, which has abrupt consequences that India has to follow. So the article was all about maintaining Trump's order, and at the same time outlooking for India-US relationships and to upgrowing that, to push back China, push back against China. So if Trump would walk the talk, then the things will happen, because in his first term we have seen he has pushed back against China despite of taking in calculation human values, human rights, diplomacy, and core values. He has only one agenda. It is nothing but to core push back against China. So if the Trump will walk the talk, we will see more of his that side of ruling, where he has clearly has agenda, despite actually it's over the values, over his not only his but see, he is the kind of person he who himself is involving without thinking of human values. It's not like he is very rational or something like that. He has clear agenda, and for that he can do anything. So if he comes in power, it will be see we will see that India and US will have strong bonding despite of having many dissonances and divergences. Third and most important article: 30 people drowned per hour in 2020, says WHO report. WHO. So WHO has, for it is the first ever. So it is very important from perspective of prelims also, because it is the first ever report that has released in the world by World Health Organization, which is about drowning. See, we take drowning as a very natural or ignorable cause of death, but as we know and as we read the article, we will got to know that see, almost all death occurring by drowning are preventable. Only the issue is political will, lack of rule of laws, and something regional mentality of doing something for someone, or human kind of will and human kind of behavior is there. So report was all about preventing people from drowning, as it's a very danger kind of death, and it's a kind of a suicide done by society, that no one is helping or there are not helping tools to person who is drowning. So it was all about that. So the report is published at Geneva, and it has also mentioned that more oftenly low income and middle income countries are uh, facing the drowning issue and death by drowning. So the report was all about that. So please focus on these kind of things, which are first ever report. Who published it? If WHO published it, UN published it, they are very most utmost important reports are published by UN or WHO or some agencies like that. So please don't ignore these kind of agencies, and please take into account from where it is published. So it will be cover your mapping part also. So it was enough for today's newspaper. There was nothing much in that apart from these three kind of news. So Sunday will be with heavy news and editorials. So we will meet tomorrow again. So yeah, that was enough for today. Bye.